the Prime Minister of Greece.
Mr. Secretary General, distinguished heads of states and governments, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to warmly thank the US President Obama for today's important initiative, but allow me also to thank Mrs. Ursa Mardini for her words and for her courage. And it is tragic to say, but it's true. She's one of the lucky ones. She is lucky because she managed to survive. She survived the waves of the Aegean Sea, and she survived beyond the fact that her life was in the hands of smugglers, of the networks. And she was also lucky that she wasn't stranded in Greece on the days that our northern borders were shut off suddenly and unilaterally. She came before 30 European countries decided to close its borders. Before these xenophobic forces managed to close the borders because they believe that the only way to protect themselves by dangerous people like Ursa is to build walls and fences. And this is a shame for our common values and for Europe and for European acquis. And we're obliged to say the truth today. That's why I believe that the refugee challenge we face today is a global one. Either we will manage to face it collectively, comprehensively, and on the basis of our values and on the basis of international law, or we will fail. And one of the places in the world where this is tested the most today is my country. A country that faced an influx of 1.2 million migrants in less than a year and a half, where nearly 60,000 migrants remain stranded, a country whose people, despite the deep economic crisis they face, prove their support to the refugees every day, a country whose asylum service deals with the fourth largest number of asylum applications in Europe, whose authorities, together with the Turkish and European authorities, try to implement a very difficult but necessary agreement, the EU-Turkey agreement. An agreement which has led to the radical decrease of laws, but most importantly, to the radical decrease of deaths in the Aegean Sea. An agreement which intention is to replace the regular dangerous routes in the Aegean Sea with a legal one to Europe. In this effort, in Greece, supported by Turkey and many EU states, in this effort in Greece, we have to continue. Otherwise, the most xenophobic and nationalist voices will win out in Europe. Forces that believe preserving international law is a luxury, and sharing the responsibility of refugees an unacceptable imposition. This is why, today, more than ever, we need a strong international initiative that will establish a new global framework for refugee management, undercutting the xenophobic migration agenda. This framework must increase support to countries hosting refugees like Turkey, Lebanon, Jordan, Italy, and Greece. This framework must increase returns of people not in need of international protection and the resettlement and relocation of those in need of it. Increase initiatives to tackle the root causes of migration, including by ensuring peace in Syria, and increase security cooperation against trafficking networks. Today, this global framework is more necessary than ever, a fact that we know in Greece very well. I heard today President Obama's speech. He said that those of us who believe in democracy need to speak out forcefully. I believe that managing migration effectively, but on the basis of our values, is and will be one of the most important challenges for the years to come, also in order to preserve democracy. Thank you.